Hello, my name is Dr. Shante Paradigm Smalls. I am a doctor of philosophy, PhD, and I got my PhD in a field called performance studies, which studies performance, not just things like music and dance and acting, and but also media and everyday life and texts, objects. In that time, I really got deeply involved in thinking about something that I love, which is hip hop. And I wanted to think more deeply about the impact of hip hop. And from that, I ended up writing a book that's coming out June 28th called Hip Hop Heresies, Queer Aesthetics in New York City, where I'm looking at the relationship between Black aesthetics, queer aesthetics, and hip hop aesthetics in New York City from 1975 to the recent past, rather. And that's coming out on New York University Press. And you can pre-order it now if you go to NYU Press, or if you just look up Hip Hop Heresies by Shante Paradigm Smalls. I got a little. Hey, it's real. What else? It is a book that I think is really accessible and I think really interesting, for people to learn about the relationship between race, gender, and sexuality in hip hop in New York City and how these different artists that I look at, how I interpret the work that they're doing. So I look at a visual artist named Martin Wong, who died in 1999. He was a painter and a ceramicist and a graffiti artist, and he had a lot of relationships with the graffiti artists of that time, as well as with the like gallery artists in the downtown art scene. I look at a cult movie that some of you may know called Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, which is one of my favorite films. I have a chapter on the amazing Jean Grey, and looking at the work that sort of talk about how she does this really incredible work around the psyche for her namesake, Jean Grey from the X-Men. And then I have a chapter on queer hip hop, history, and on ethnographic, and then there's an intro conclusion. So, you can find me in the link in my bio, more about the book. I have a website, Shante Paradigm. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I really just am going to be doing hopefully some cool things like some IG Lives with some other writers who talk about hip hop and music and Blackness and popular culture. And I'm going to be hopefully doing some regular content on IG to get you interested in the book. So if you have questions, please feel free to hit me up. I have other publications that you can go to my website. They're there and they're accessible. Make them downloadable for everyone. And let me know what you think. All right. Hip Hop Heresies, Queer Aesthetics in New York City, June 28th, 2022. The cover art is by an amazing artist named Quirky from Baltimore, Maryland. And it's out for pre-order now, or you can wait.